Unit 25, Mental Illness, Psychiatric Disorders. Psychiatric disorders can be divided into organic and functional. Dementia is a mental disorder due to organic brain disease. The commonest form of dementia is that associated with old age, senile dementia. Disorders in which there is no obvious pathology or anatomical change in an organ are termed functional. These are described below. Substance abuse. Abuse of a substance means using it in a way that is harmful. The commonest form of substance abuse are alcoholism and drugs abuse. Affective disorder. Here is an extract from a medical textbook. Affect and mood are similar meaning and refer to the emotion, for example, happiness or sadness. Affect tends to be used for temporary emotion and is expressed role, manner of speaking, facial expression, or behavior mood. Is used to refer to a more permanent emotional state. The most common form of affective disorder is depression, the symptoms of which are poor appetite or significant weight loss, sleep disturbance, for example, insomnia or inability to sleep, fatigue, loss of energy. Psychomotor agitation, excessive movement and thought or physicomotor retardation, slowing of movement and thought, loss of interest in stimulating activities, decrease ability to think and concentrate, feeling that one is of no value to other or that one has done something wrong. Recurrent thought of death or suicide. Five or possibly four of the above symptoms occurring nearly every day for at least 2 weeks constitute a major depression. Fatigue, neurotic and stress-related disorder. An example of a neurotic disorder is an obsessive-compulsive disorder. An obsession is an idea that is so persistent that interferes with the patient's life. A compulsion is an obsessive idea that forces the patient to act even though they recognize that it is unnecessary. A common form of this is compulsive washing of the hands. Stress is a feeling of being unable to cope. It can lead to anxiety of fear of problems. A sudden attack of anxiety is called a panic attack. Other types of functional disorder. These include behavioral syndromes associated with physiological disturbances such as eating disorders, disorders of adult personality and behavior, for example, personality disorder, mental retardation, delayed mental development, schizophrenia, and other disorders in which are delusions, false belief. Unidad 25, enfermedad mental. Desórdenes psiquiátricos. Los trastornos psiquiátricos se pueden dividir en orgánicos y en funcionales. La demencia es un trastorno mental debido a una enfermedad cerebral orgánica. La forma más común de demencia es asociada con la vejez, la demencia senil. Los trastornos en los que no existe una patología evidente o un cambio anatómico en un órgano se denominan funcionales. Estos se describen a continuación. Abuso de sustancias. El abuso de una sustancia significa usarla de una manera que está dañina. Las formas más comunes de abuso de sustancias son el alcoholismo y el abuso de drogas. Trastornos afectivos. Aquí hay un extracto de un libro de texto médico. El afecto y el estado de ánimo son similares en significado, se refieren a las emociones. Por ejemplo, felicidad, tristeza. El afecto tiende a usarse para emociones temporales y se expresa a través de la manera de hablar, la expresión facial o el comportamiento. El estado de ánimo se utiliza para referirse a un estado emocional más permanente. La forma más común de trastorno afectivo es la depresión, cuyos síntomas son falta de apetito o pérdida significativa de peso, alteración de sueño, por ejemplo, insomnio, incapacidad para dormir, fatiga, pérdida de energía, agitación, psicomotora, movimiento y pensamientos excesivos o retraso psicomotor. Ralentización del movimiento y pensamiento. Pérdida de interés en actividades estimulantes, disminución de la capacidad para pensar y concentrarse, sentir que uno no tiene valor para los demás o que uno ha hecho algo malo. Pensamientos recurrentes de muerte o suicidio. 5 o posiblemente 4. De los síntomas anteriores, que ocurren casi todos los días durante al menos 2 semanas, constituyen una depresión mayor. Trastornos neuróticos y relacionados con el estrés. Un ejemplo de un trastorno neurótico es el trastorno obsesivo compulsivo. Una obsesión es una idea que es tan persistente que interfiere en la vida del paciente. Una compulsión es una idea obsesiva que obliga al paciente a actuar aunque reconozca que es innecesario. Una forma común de esto es el lavado compulsivo de las manos. El estrés es una sensación de no poder hacer frente. Puede provocar ansiedad o miedo a los problemas. Un ataque repentino de ansiedad se llama ataque de pánico. Otros tipos de trastornos funcionales. Estos incluyen síndromes conductuales asociados con alteraciones fisiológicas como trastornos alimentarios o alimenticios, trastornos de personalidad y comportamiento de los adultos, por ejemplo, trastorno de la personalidad, retraso mental, desarrollo mental retrasado, esquizofrenia y otros trastornos en los que existen delirios de creencias falsas. Complete the table with words from A, C, D, and opposite. E and opposite to help. And E opposite to opposite. Now, and adjective. Affect, affective. Anxiety, anxious. Behavior, behavioral. Dementia, dementia. Disturbance, disturbed. Suicide, suicidal. Make word combination using a word from each bus. Two words can be used twice. Look at B, C, and E opposite to. Behavioral syndrome, eating disorder, major depression, mental retardation, personality disorder, psychomotor retardation, sleep disturbance, substance abuse. Complete the sentence. Look at A, C, D, and E opposite to help you. The way a person behaves is his or her behavior. A persistent emotional state is a mood. A sudden attack of anxiety is a panic attack. The form of dementia associated with a gene is called senile dementia. A disorder which is not associated with pathological change is functional. An idea which forces a patient to repeat unnecessary actions in a compulsion. Which symptoms of depression was this patient suffering from? Look at C opposite to help. Case 41. A 56-year-old woman presented to her GP complaining of increasing tiredness of over the past few months. She had lost interest in most things. She was sleeping poorly and tended to wake up early, but denied any suicidal tendencies. She was thirsty and was passing urine more often. She was eating normally and her weight was steady. This is tiredness, loss of interest, and sleeping poorly.